Hello, middle-aged gamers. My name is Crian, and today I'm going to bring you the middle-aged take on my impressions and my thoughts of Cyberpunk 2077. Cyberpunk 2077, for those who do not know, is an RPG released by CD Projekt Red. They are the same people who have made The Witcher and 1, 2, and 3, and this is their game that people have been waiting for 8 years. It has received some good press, but mostly bad press because people have been complaining about issues and stuff like that. So, before I go into anything, this game runs fine on my computer. I have had no problems, no issues, no bugs. Well, I have had one issue, but I will get into that later in this video. This is some video I recorded playing last week Friday. Um, but before we get into that, let's talk about games and issues and drivers and bugginess. One of the problems with coding and making games for computers or desktop PCs is that everyone's desktop PC is different. My CPU, my motherboard, my drivers, my other software, my antivirus, all that sort of interacts in a gaming environment. So when you're making a game for a computer or a PC, and I mean that's what the PS5 and the Xbox Series X are PCs. Um, but I guess they're more uniform, but the regular PC is not uniform, which is where we have the issue at the moment, is that some people have bugs and others don't. Like me, I haven't had any bugs. So before we get into other stuff, let's talk about my CPU. So I have a Ryzen 5 3600 6-core processor. Really good. I'm really happy with it. I bought it 2 years ago or 1.5 years ago. My memory is really bad. And then for a GPU, I have an old GPU, an NVIDIA GTX 1080 using the 460.79 drivers. Those are the drivers NVIDIA recommended for running Cyberpunk 2077. They have really helped. When Cyberpunk was released, I installed it using the previous drivers and it was not running great. But these drivers really helped. Okay. Lastly, memory. I have 16 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM at 3200 gigahertz. 3200 megahertz. Oh God, that is a horrible uh, explanation. I should actually change that right now. So there we go, 3200 megahertz. And my impressions of the game so far, it runs great. I love the voice acting. I love the story. Again, we're middle-aged gamers, right? It's not a big deal for some things. Like here, you can see in the video, my character has no hair, even though she clearly has hair. And I mean, it's fine. I mean, the game played fine. It's not a big thing. Oh my God, my character doesn't have hair. Is that such a big deal? But no, it's not. Um, no problem for me at all. And like I said, I mean, that's the thing with middle-aged gamers. We're playing this an hour a day, and I've said this before in other videos. Uh, maybe I only get to play this game 3 days a week because on Wednesdays and Sundays, Wednesdays I play with my friend, and Sundays I play with my brothers, and that's the maximum amount of gaming I get to have in. I'll probably change that this week Saturday because it's my birthday, but that's about it. Now, we've got to end up this video. I mean, no game is perfect. We've got to end up the video with talking about the issues I have experienced so far. Again, no big issues. What happens is that this game is just badly optimized for the moment. I mean, it looks great, but I've run most games since I got a 4K monitor at 4K. Maybe not perfectly, but they do run at 4K. Now, this game at 4K did not run. There are issues that have been announced, so there are apparently they've capped Ryzen processors. There are fixes you can do. Again, these are not sanctioned fixes. They're not fixes by CD Projekt Red, but there are fixes that you can do. One is for your Ryzen processors if you have them. The other one is for your GPU, because apparently Cyberpunk doesn't utilize all of your GPU resources. So with those two fixes, they can improve the performance of the game. So you might want to Google those yourself. They just hit the news today, this morning, and see if they can help with your game. I'm not going to do them just yet. Some people suggest just waiting for it, so I'm probably going to wait. But we'll see. I might do them, I might not do them. We'll see what happens. Okay, and that is it for me. Like I said, just badly optimized, but overall, no bugs so far. Um, if you're thinking about buying this or haven't bought it yet, definitely pick this game up and play it. You might have some bugs, you might not, but again, don't spend all your time playing this. There's so much other stuff to play. Alright, and that is it from me. I hope you guys liked the video. If you do, please click a thumbs up on YouTube. Please leave a comment on Facebook. We really need that stuff. And I will be back probably next week or this weekend with another video. Alright, take care and see you guys later.